I guess I'm a little late. I was in the basement massaging the roots and adding a little rabbit poop down there. I came across a radish. Look at that, it looks like a bell. I thought they're supposed to be round. I don't know. So, talking about the rabbit poop. I was down there so long, I have to shave. For some reason, the rabbit poop I use, and you can use too, and tomatoes, they coincide with each other. I'm 5'10". These tomatoes, these grape tomatoes, are at 7 foot. We're only in the middle of April. Down in South Texas, we have another month and a half of growing. Once it gets to June, it's too hot. Tomatoes burn up. So, I don't know what's gonna happen here. And we're getting a lot of flowers everywhere. So, a lot of yellow dots mean a lot of red dots. Now, the garden is definitely growing. Let's look at the progress every 10 days. That's all it is, just to see how things are doing and what happens when you use rabbit poop as your fertilizer. You know, whatever you're using, it works, use it. But at least maybe try a little section out, you know, especially the tomatoes. I mean, look. I mean, you can see I'm touching the top here, 7 foot right there. You know, you have nothing to lose, everything to gain. Now, y'all look at the garden a little bit. I need to go pick some vegetables. And I'm gonna pick some of these radishes. They look pretty weird to me. Go take a look. Garden is definitely growing. Basically, a little water, the right fertilizer. You know, you can do the same thing at home. Practice makes perfect. Did you see those radishes? Huh? That up close shot? Isn't it? They are like the weirdest things I ever saw. I don't know what happened. And there's many more of those. They're all like that. I just grabbed a couple that were on the top. Can't believe it. Everything's growing. My favorite, they're just starting, okay? There's so many flowers and small ones. You know, they have a lot of growth to do. That's what's gonna be happening the next, I would say, 2 weeks. We're gonna have a tremendous amount of these. These are my favorite, the grape tomatoes. Better than eating candy. If you're gonna take a little snack somewhere, nothing like having a bag full of these to chew on. If you're on the metro, a bus, at a park, wherever, you know, you can't beat a lunch like that. And basically, when you have a nice garden, all you need to do is bring a knife. Sometimes not even that. And you can have lunch right where you're growing everything. These onions are right in front of me and they smell tremendously. We still have the grape bean pods. This is one of our first bigger tomatoes, the Homestead heirlooms. There's about 15 tomatoes on each plant. And they're at 5 foot. And you can go back to when we planted these videos. You'll see how small they were. Those, over down here, we took a look at those earlier. I had a little cocoon around them with plastic to protect them. That's all you need. Go back to the video where tomatoes stand. 63-mile-an-hour winds. The plastic works around the bottom of your plant. You'll see. Try one and let one go on its own. You'll see. Yes, this morning here I was able to not eat the asparagus for breakfast. So I'll probably be having this later on. Maybe with a hunk of tuna, salmon maybe. It all depends. On the grill. Very good. One thing I did when I was going through the garden picking, you always got to keep up on your zucchini and squash. You want to look at them. You want to, make sure they have a half decent size. Okay? A little more tender. And, sometimes you can't see everything under those big leaves. Just like our basement door. Look at this. I found this here. This here is bigger than my forearm. This was hiding. I didn't see it. Now, if someone's really making, that makes very good bread, this would be great to make a zucchini bread or a dip. You can experiment when you have your own garden and have a lot of vegetables. You can experiment with little sauces, dips. I'm sure we can, put this in the processor with spinach and some nuts and oil and little cheese. You can make your own little pesto right in your own home with anything, not just basil leaves. So try it, experiment. Basil here grows like a weed. So another 10 days have been gone by, and you see the growth. That helicopter there, that's leaving the hospital, saving another life. If you need to keep watching the videos, watch the growth, learn something, okay? So much fun having a garden, especially it's a little bit of work in the beginning. That's all it is, a little bit of work, and this is what you get. So keep at it. Stay tuned. There's 55 days, 10 more days, we'll have 65 days, and let's see what we have. I know we're gonna have some tomatoes. Happy gardening from Gino's Garden. Ciao, baby.